It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Up next, we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. Well, now how about this return? And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, here's Nix. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Working out of the gun is Nix. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Well, great field position for them, Charles, to start that drive, but not a lot of yardage to be had. They do, however, come away with a long field goal.
Yeah, and that's a plus. I mean, give them credit for that. They start the game 3-0. Don't come away empty-handed on this opening possession. And one other thing, it's a 50-plus yard field goal. Let's give the kicker a little respect as well. Those kind of kicks aren't routine.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's taken in by Franklin. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Franklin. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Meeks, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. Now Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Chiefs at 2-6 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Right back to him on 1st down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Butker's kick here is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back at him. We get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing Nix. He gets it complete to Harris. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mims in motion left. Nick's going to tap this forward. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Nix. There's a short one complete to Harris. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Nix from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Nix. Harris has it over the middle. His 4th catch already in this 1st quarter. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, here's Nix. He finds his man, complete. That's Russell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Nix to the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, there's a trust factor in that call. Turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the 1st down. But how about the defense? They were ready for it, and they were able to stop him.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 26-yard line.
Mims in motion right. Nick's going to tap this forward. But a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Nix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick 1st down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. Here's Mahomes to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And this is going to be intercepted.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Leonard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run on 1st down. Russell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver 1st. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. They'll go play action with Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
That goes for a gain of 31.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Well, this might very well have been 4-down territory, but that's not going to matter now. They get a nice throw there on 3rd down, and they're able to keep the drive going.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. That'll be caught by Rice. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now here's Mahomes. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Quickly into the hands of Mims. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before break. Nix. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So thanks to halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down at the 38. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Up the middle they go. Meeks. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Meeks. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Mahomes to throw once more. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 17-10 score. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Russell. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there. On 1st down, Russell.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw, here's Nix. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Russell. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, try to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To throw is Nix. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD's second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. That is incomplete. That time he took a little bit of a shot off the run-pass option.
Well, you know what he's trying to do. He's trying to draw the defenders closer to the line of scrimmage with the fake inside. And when he stepped back, he thought he might have had that. Instead, they played it awfully well. Incomplete pass downfield.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. Nix to the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Leonard. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Nix from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Back to the air with Nix. Harris has it over the middle. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Russell. And he's got it down to the 28.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Yeah, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Mims in motion left. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Nick's going to tap this forward. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. 21 yards there on 3rd down. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Well, the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Russell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There on the stop was Leo Chanel. Here's second and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Russell. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Up the middle they go. Meeks. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Meeks. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 12.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. The give to the fullback on the dive. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. On the give, this is their fullback. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. They knew how to quiet this rival stadium, Charles. I mean, not only did they get the win, but they get the win by taking the lead in the 4th quarter to hand their division opponent a big loss.
And they're elated, and they should be, because they did exactly that. Went to a rival's house and stunned them, and did it with a 4th quarter comeback. And every team in the league